Darling, hold my hand. Oh, won't you hold my hand? I don't wanna walk alone. I don't want you to understand. I don't wanna walk alone.
Have you seen my keys?
No fast, no furious. This is Leatherbridge. These are not interstates, they're B-roll.
Yes, ma'am. Cupcakes?
Fairy cakes.
But aren't fairies in the UK?
Are cakes.
Huh.
Cupcakes are an American cultural invasion. It's all good though. I found 3 funky places online for my first day at selling. You're not going anywhere without having breakfast.
I'm still an American. What do you want me to do? Grab a full English?
No. Full Irish. You're going to love it here.
I'm happy wherever you're happy.
The girls are going to love it here too. You'll see. We'll get them over here as soon as we're settled.
It's all going to be perfect.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Perfect.
Morning. Oh, good morning, Dr. Reed. And how are you this morning?
Well, you know what they say, Mrs. Tembe. One day at a time.
Morning, morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Leslie.
Well, I did not expect that.
Well, maybe she's over the worst. After everything that has happened, perhaps she has gained some perspective.
I hope so. Gosh, I haven't seen one of those in years.
Oh, I am demonstrating at Leatherbridge Park. It is one of my rare afternoons off.
Demonstrating? Demonstrating what?
I'm going to be making my mango delight for a group of embroiderers. They are going to be my guinea pigs.
It's a great place, isn't it? Their carrot cake is just...
No, that is my recipe.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
My friend Danny, he runs the cafe. Well, he's very active in my church, and his husband, Stephen, he owns it. No, I'm very fond of both of them.
Well, obviously. So did they get married in your church, then?
No, unfortunately not. But it was a beautiful day. And they asked me to bake the cake.
No.
But today, I am going to give them my mango delight.
Well, lucky then. Right, better get on.
Now, I have no clue how that actually works, so...
He pretends he doesn't, so he never has to reboot the cable.
Really? In front of a customer?
When did you ever crawl under my desk?
Yeah, well, I prove my love in other ways. Like taking a baking masterclass from Mrs. T and promising you, hand on heart, that there will be a large slice of mango delight left over.
There better be.
Oh dear, you need to sit down before you fall.
I came in last week.
Yeah, oh, I know, love, I remember.
I've tried to get to your dentist, but it's hopeless. I just need some painkillers for me, please.
Oh.
What do you say?
He was in last week.
My whole head hurts, my brains are aching.
Oh, his whole head hurts and his brain's
Yeah, I got that part, thank you, Karen. Mate, this is a GP practice, not a dentist.
I know that, but I can't get to see a dentist. I need some painkillers for me, please.
No, I ain't no dentist.
He'll see you, I promise. He's not as vile as he seems. He can be quite nice.
Really?
Oh, I am dying for a cuppa. Oh, dying for a cuppa.
Oh, don't be so oversensitive. She was leaving anyway.
Was she?
Yeah, she's got a mountain of stool samples to deal with.
I suppose she did say good morning to me earlier.
Well, there you go. That's something.
Well, it's natural to blame, isn't it? It's human nature.
What? No way.
Problem?
Not if you're a fan of two-wheeled propulsion.
Come again?
Look, the thing is, Emma, it's simple. You must try not to react. If you do, you're just feeding her fury and it'll make it worse. Twice? What's going on? These people are Luddites.
Okay, two-wheel propulsion. You're talking about a bike, yes?
Yeah, Joe's school.
Joe doesn't cycle to school, does he?
Well, of course not. Not with all those yummy mummies who think that parking their 4x4s on a grass verge counts as off-road.
I cannot stand those parents.
Leaving the engines on just to keep the car warm.
And detestable.
So, back to this two-wheel bike thing.
Oh, the school are having a tour to Leatherbridge, which is basically a sponsored bike ride around the playing fields.
Sounds like fun.
It sounds like the pits.
Really need to keep still.
Your colleague gave me painkillers.
You have a dental issue, and that requires professional input from a dentist.
I know that.
Not a GP.
When did you last try and get an appointment with an NHS dentist? Painkillers. Please, your colleague prescribed them and they really helped.
They were a temporary fix, not a cure.
Dr. Carter said...
Yeah, what exactly did Dr. Carter tell you? That they were neither remedy nor repair, because that's what he should have said.
You find a unicorn faster than you'll find an NHS dentist.
Have you considered going private?
I'm a student.
Get a student loan. Right, fine. Open up. Wide up. No. No. No, I don't particularly like them either, but I'm afraid you're going to have to sit on the old redial button until you can get an appointment with an emergency dentist. As a GP, that's all I can suggest.
She's been discharged from St Phil's, so now we just need to gauge how often she sees you. Thank you, Aisha.
Dressing burns is part of my job.
Yeah, no, I know. I just, well, I didn't want to just send her through without talking to you.
How'd she do it?
An accident at work. It's pretty nasty.
Okay, I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
What are you doing back? What are they?
Well, I sent my new PA to the catering place. I can do that. I'm the guy.
For my fairy cakes? Oh, would you look at them? What did I do to deserve you?
Your cakes could be our future.
I don't think so. You're the maid breadwinner. That's never gonna change.
Well, can't a guy dream? Oh, come on. Chin up. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
I know.
You could make $1 million out of a cake, though, right? I mean, that could happen.
Make an appointment at reception, keep it clean, and I'll see you in a couple of days.
Okay.
Thanks for this.
What have you got to lose?
Nothing. Hi, I'd like to make an appointment, please. Today, if possible.
Well, I've had a civil exchange with Aisha.
See?
Oh, good. I wish I had.
Well, I hope that Nurse Lee is feeling better after yesterday.
I hope you're right.
Well, I am going to dedicate myself to baking. I do not expect to see you for the rest of the day. But I will be on my mobile if anybody needs me.
Oh, that reminds me, I've got a call to make.
I bet Joe's a real whiz on the bike, isn't he?
He hasn't quite got the hang of it yet.
Oh.
Despite his father spending weekend after weekend trying to mould him into the next Bradley Wiggins.
Oh, I told you, once he's got a bit balanced, there'll be no stopping him.
Assuming he gets over the complex you're giving him.
That's not fair. I just don't want him to turn out like Simon Knowles.
Who's Simon Knowles?
Simon Knowles was a mummy's boy.
Oh.
Is that what your mummy said?
He never learned to ride a bike because his mother thought he'd hurt himself. My mother bought me a BMX. Joe will not be a Simon. My son will not be the weird kid.
Alia, she never had to stabilise, but Shaq, oh, he got there in the end. They do though, don't they? So, how is Joe going to join this tour thing if he can't ride a bike?
He can do it on his scooter.
What? Are you mad? I just said, my son's not going to be the weird kid.
But I'm sure he will get there in the end.
Can we talk about this later?
Can I come on my scooter? Then I'm not coming. Mind you don't trip over Marion's apron strings.
I can see if Aisha wants a drink.
Mummy's boy.
Hey.
Hey.
We okay? Look, there's a few of us having lunch, in the staff room, if you want to join us.
I'm not hungry.
A drink? Okay.
Now, is there any news on the adoption?
We're moving up the list.
So, it is just a matter of time.
Stephen is mad with excitement.
You know, I am so happy that this is happening for you. I do not understand why you are not fathers already when there are so many children in the world that need one. Thank you.
You know, I was a bit surprised and, to be honest, a little bit disappointed to discover that, well, one of us has been propping up the failing system. Heston, anything you want to say? Because I spent the morning mopping up after you.
Oh, pack it in. It's not Heston's fault.
What's not Heston's fault?
The NHS dentists are as rare as hen's teeth.
Oh, the irony.
Sorry, what have I done now?
You know, I can't remember patient names. Student had a toothache. He dresses like Raj Koothrappali.
Who?
The Big Bang Theory. It's an American comedy. Leonard's my favourite.
Oh, isn't he like a short version of Daniel?
He had a broken molar and you gave him painkillers. Painkillers that worked so well he stopped trying to find himself a dentist.
Oh, no, that's not true. He's been trying for a wig. And he's a student. He can't afford private dentistry.
Whatever. We need to stop propping up the failing system.
And how do you propose we do that whilst helping our patients?
It's really easy. We start by insisting that any person who comes to see us with a dental problem is swiftly booted in the direction of a dentist.
If only it were that simple.
It is that simple. Or are you blinded by the political implications, Dr. Carter?
And what makes you blind to Mr. What's-his-name's broken tooth?
Can we just have our lunch?
That poor lad's not going to get any lunch.
OK, Al, what would you have me do?
Nothing! Just send him to a dentist. You're not a dentist.
Yeah, and Heston couldn't get him an appointment.
That was me.
Your husband papered over the cracks.
Sometimes papering is the best we can do.
All right, fine. Well, don't come crying to me when the walls of the NHS start tumbling down. You, sir, are a paper cracker.
That's you told.
I don't know anyone who doesn't like this pie.
Well, your carrot cake is still our best seller, so if that's anything to go by... Samantha? No way. Where'd you go? I mean, you just... where did you go?
America.
Just like that?
California. I needed some sun.
So you are from Belfast too?
We never lose the accent.
You know, I saw your ma one time in Sainsbury's a couple of weeks after you left. She said she had no address, so... I was sorry to hear about your ma.
It wasn't like it wasn't expected. How's your lad?
My dad's doing fine. He's running the old Game of Thrones tours now at home, you know, so... Are you in England now, or have you been back home? How's Kieran?
Kieran and I don't speak.
You don't?
I thought you would have stayed in touch, though.
I tried, but after you left, it all got a bit weird, so...
I never thought you'd leave Ireland.
I know, but I love Lethbridge. It really suits us. We've had this place for a couple of years now.
Lovely.
What about yourself?
Who's we?
Well, there's a bit of a surprise there.
Doubt it.
He's a he. Bit of a whirlwind, but full-on partnership now and everything, so...
It is not just a business partnership.
Jenna's gay now. I get it.
Well, I made the wedding cake. Rich fruit. 2 grooms.
Marvellous.
We're gonna start a family. Well, we're hoping to adopt, so...
Look, can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, thank you. I got married. Found my soulmate. He's American.
And you're in Lethbridge. Fabulous. We can catch up. You can meet my man, I can meet yours. I'll forgive you for leaving and not even saying goodbye. What about kids?
That's not gonna happen.
What? Why not? That's mad. Wouldn't you be like the best mother in the world?
I've got a great life, everything I want now. It's...
You'll change your mind.
I had plans on having children. Denny was my boyfriend. I thought me and him would get married and have kids. We talked about it, didn't we? A lot. But then I saw him snogging the face off my brother Kieran.
What?
The penny dropped with a bang there, did it? That's when things started to go wrong. You're lucky, Denny. When my ma saw you, she said she wanted to stab you in the face.
Hi, Samira.
Hello, Sergeant Hollins. I'm calling to say the investigation declares tomorrow. You and Dr. Reed are expected.
What time?
4:30.
Do you want me to tell Emma, or will you?
I'll give her a call.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.
I knew I had to come out to Samantha, but
Well, I am sure it is never easy.
I thought I had more time. I had no clue she saw me with Kieran.
You had a relationship with her brother?
God, no, no. It was just a snog.
With her brother? Well, I'm not surprised that she could not face you.
Back then, it was all about me. You know, what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be, but now...
Now?
Now it's about Samantha. She's not happy. There's something else. There's something more that's wrong.
How can you possibly know that?
Back then, I told her that I loved her. Because I did. God, that makes me feel even worse.
Well, it must have been very confusing for both of you.
I didn't get to say sorry.
You really did not get the chance to.
Yeah, because I was too busy trying to work out why her ma was looking at me like she hated me. That makes a lot of sense now. I have to tell Samantha that I'm sorry.
How can you? You don't even...
Her ma had a stroke. She doesn't speak to Kieran. She's met this perfect dude, and yet she's not having kids. She's always wanted to have kids more than anything.
Your call cannot be taken and you cannot leave a message. Please try again later.
Mango Delight in 35 minutes.
I need to find her.
But I do
Look,
not...
it doesn't add up.
She could be anywhere.
She's selling cake. Coffee shops. I'll go to the coffee shops and I'll find her.
And what about your shop? Look, the embroiderers will be here any moment.
I don't care. I can't let her disappear again. Look after the place or lock up. It's up to you.
Yes, Miss Cody, that's fine. Okay, I'll see you then.
Is that Samira Coley?
Yep. When is this going to end?
Well, when all the IPC stuff's over, I guess.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay, I have been thinking about the Daniel, Joe and Bite problem.
I haven't.
Why don't you give Joe lessons?
That's not happening.
Why not? Seriously, if Daniel is the problem, you take over, Joe relaxes and he's off.
I am not teaching Joe.
Okay, so what are you not telling me?
Nothing.
You can't ride a bike, can you?
Why would I want to? I don't see what all the fuss is all about. In all honesty, I think it's perfectly unnatural.
It's priceless. It's what it is.
Daniel.
You can't ride a bike. Do you know, I've always thought that there was something unbalanced about you.
Hey there. Danny out the back?
I am minding the shop.
Because?
Well, Danny asked me to.
How come?
Well, he may have had to go home.
A bit busy in here. Can you hang on for a bit?
Well, yes, of course.
Where's Danny?
Look, I am sorry, he's not here.
Can I have a glass of water? I don't feel so good.
Yes, of course. He's really sorry about what happened. He had no idea that you saw him. But perhaps it is for the best. You are both happy now.
Danny blew my world apart. So when is he coming back?
I do not know.
Just give me his address.
Look, I cannot do that. Who are you most angry with?
How do you mean?
Danny or your brother?
You won't understand. I had a miniature prom, cots with wee baby dolls, a little high chair, the lot. That was me. When me and Denny were in primary school in Ballymena, even then.
You have known each other a long time. I really do understand the pain you are going through.
You don't?
You have a new life. A husband, a new home, a business, everything. What is it that you really want? Here, now.
I want Denny to know that I wanted to have his baby. I really wanted it.
A week? Nothing for a week? And that's what you call an emergency appointment? You know, let's forget it. Just forget it.
You have a husband. If you want a baby,
He had his family.
surely, if he is the wonderful husband that you have spoke about, he will understand how important this is to you.
I was so young. Lots of women go it alone, like, don't they? I could have done that. I feel so guilty for not doing that.
I do not know what you want to achieve. Now that he knows what has happened, he feels guilty, but he's not responsible for your circumstances now. And as you said, you were young. And then he did not deliberately go out to hurt you, especially with your own brother.
What? Denny? My Denny? What are you talking about? You know my husband?
Denny was my boyfriend at university.
It is complicated.
Where is he?
Is he looking for me?
Is he?
I did not mean to be dishonest.
Where's he gone?
It's just that...
Where's Denny?
What part of being embarrassed and not being able to ride a bike are you struggling to understand? Well, okay, maybe she didn't tell you because of this, because you'd laugh.
Then she knows me better than I know her. Come on. It is funny.
Funny? Funny because she cares what you think, or funny because she's not Wonder Woman and she doesn't want the kids to know?
I will be tidying out in the back.
Do what you want.
I will be in the storeroom if you need me.
We were supposed to be adopting a child together. I don't think I even know who you are.
I didn't know who I was back then. But I was never straight. Never.
You were straight enough to sleep with me. Do you want to know about me?
I was out looking for you to tell you that I was sorry. Okay? I truly am.
Perhaps you should have been looking for it before today.
Right, what are we blaming me for here? A teenage snog?
I was pregnant.
What, was it mine?
Of course it was yours.
You had Danny's baby.
I was sent to England to deal with it, and then I went to America.
I didn't know.
I'm so sorry.
Afterwards, I didn't know I had an infection. Just thought it was too much sun or jet lag. It's unlikely that I'll ever have kids now. We've tried it, just doesn't work. It's just too painful trying to piece yourself back together again every time you lose. You're my only chance at having kids.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, do I even want to have a family with someone like you?
What do you want to do?
I want to take them to court.
Your mother should not have died in such distressing circumstances.
That's why I've come to see you. I know she had her problems, but she was fighting back. I could have got her better, I know I could. But now she's dead and it's all their fault. They're all liars.
I see.
So what can you do?
You know how no win, no fee works.
Yes. I want a civil prosecution.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to take your case.
Why not?
Because there's no chance we'd win.
But they need to pay for what they did.
No win, no fee, no chance. It's game over, I'm afraid.
But my patient, your client, she said... What about her?
I can't talk about another case.
I thought you could help me.
I am helping you. There's no legal evidence against them. You have no case. You will not win. This is important, Miss Lee. I hope you're listening, because what you need to do is to stop pursuing this.
I don't believe this.
There's nothing I can do for you. I am sorry.
I'm sorry for teasing you yesterday, which is why I've organised for a surprise to arrive any minute now.
What is it?
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
You think I'm just a stupid hypochondriac. You think I'm just unhinged, don't you?
No, not unhinged exactly.
Are you going to eat your donut or not?
All right, fine. I'll assist you. I always thought nursing was the easiest job in the industry anyway. How hard can it be?